Hey there, it's Elizabeth Mack, and you're watching another edition of Limelight Live. This week, I'm actually at Floyd's Music Store over on Tennessee Street across from FSU campus. As I walked in, there were lots of memories here from my college days, actually. But joining me this week is Deth Defy, and it's Ian, Jason, Jeremy, and Jeff. They're going to be talking to us about a show that y'all actually are doing here later on this week, right?
Yeah, on Friday.
Awesome. So then tell me about the band. How long have you been a band?
3 years.
The band's been around for 3 years. Yeah.
3 years. And how did you all come together then?
I'll let you go over that one. He was
Craigslist?
He was there first.
I got the band together 3 years ago, and it was a different lineup completely.
Okay.
And then Jeff got in, and our bass player at the time went into the Navy.
Oh.
And Jeff recruited Jeremy.
We got someone from the Army.
And then our things with our other drummer didn't work out, and then Jeff recruited Jason.
Sounds like the norm for a band. It's always like it's that transition that happens.
Yeah.
So it was a band before, but you all have been together in the same band for 3 years.
Well, we all came in at different times. The band's been together 3 years, but it's kind of like changed throughout the 3 years. And this band's been together, what, 8 months, 7 months, 8 months, 8 months?
8 months with this current lineup. But
Okay.
Deth Defy as a whole has been around for 3 years.
Okay, I understand. So then who plays what?
I'm the drummer.
I sing and play guitar on a few songs.
I play guitar and don't sing on any
Bass.
songs.
So it's 2 guitars, 1 bass, and a drummer, and a singer.
Yes, that's
Awesome.
right.
And then so tell me about the type of music it is. Who is Deth Defy?
It's hard rock. It's very straightforward. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too abstract. It's just very straightforward. It's
A lot
rock
of
and roll.
fun.
A
It's
lot of
fun
fun.
music.
Yeah.
Okay. So then what inspired, the band and coming together and the type of music that you play?
Life.
Coincidence? No.
Yeah. It's nothing special really. It's just we all love playing music, and when we come together, we start writing songs, and
So
it
then
just
what
comes together
inspires
really
your
nice.
songwriting? I guess tell me about some of the songs that you've written. Are they original?
Everything's
Yeah.
original.
Everything.
Okay.
Everything is original. I can't tell you as far as licks go. Jeff's written most of the riffs.
Do you
all
write
just
them
play
together
that.
as a band? Or
Yeah,
is it-
we all just like rock. I mean, when it comes down to it, we all have a love for, I wouldn't say classic rock, how people think, but rock throughout time. Every one of us, loves every type of, traditional style.
So then tell me what's your favorite rock band?
We all have different interests. I think that's what makes the music real different because, Jason's love for bands he likes, he brings that to the table. Ian's love he brings, Creepy and I, or Jeremy and I, we bring our love. Nicknames come out. So yeah, I mean, you get a lot of different styles, I like to play music that has soul in it. So,
Okay.
everybody kind of has a different feeling on how they do it. It's more of a feeling, I would say, than actually imitation.
Okay. So then, going deeper into the music then, tell me about the lyrics.
Should we say it or do you want to?
Lyrics? You don't say anything. I'm just gonna start mumbling horrible stuff. Lyrically, every song is something a little bit different. A few of the songs I've taken from experience I've had with other people. I write pretty much all the lyrics to date. I'm not saying anything about the future, but as of right now, I've written them all. And one song I wrote about Jeff's old relationship. I've written a lot of songs about relationships I've had, and the last few songs lyrically have been more about rising up and overcoming certain aspects of yourself you might not be very happy with, and overpowering those demons, if you will, that are inside all of us.
Okay. So it overall sounds pretty positive.
Lately.
Well, that's
Lately, yeah.
okay.
But there are still some songs that are not very positive. Throughout the entire set, it starts off very angsty, kind of angry, and as the set progresses, we end on a song right now called "Distance." That the chorus is "We will not stand alone anymore." It's about not being by yourself, and you have people around you, and of like mind and like beliefs, and we're human.
Yeah, everything's positive. Any adversity is mainly with yourself.
Yeah.
It's not, adversity with outside stuff, mainly within yourself.
Agreed.
Awesome.
So,
Well
another
put.
song.
Well put. Well put.
So then I did mention that there will be a show on the 24th, which is this Friday, correct?
Yes.
So then tell me about the show that's going to happen this week. What time is it at?
Show doors open at 8. It starts at 8:30.
Okay.
The first band is called Schrodinger. They're out of different parts of Georgia,
Okay.
Thomasville, Cairo, Valdosta,
But still
things
regional.
like that. Every band's an original band. Then after that, we have a band called Traverser, coming out of Orlando, Florida. They've been on tour doing their thing. Then we have Super Bob out of Washington, D.C. They're playing second to last, and then we're headlining. Deth Defy is
It's a
headlining.
pretty
and we're-
decent lineup there.
We try.
It's
We-
a
It's very eclectic.
Yeah.
Every band sounds different, which is very nice. We enjoy that a lot.
Okay. So is this what you typically do when you put on a show? Or?
Yes.
Okay. And then so tell me about some of the other shows that you've done.
Well, I say when we first started, we helped a lot of people out, and they helped us out. So we'd play with a lot of different bands that didn't match what we played, and it came together like that, getting our chops. And then we started playing more headlining shows. Last year, we did a charity show at down below over at the bomb shelter of Barnacle Bills.
Okay.
And we did a wonderful show there to help support, what was
Color Guard, wasn't it?
The Color Guard.
No,
not the Color Guard.
Patriot Guard Riders.
Patriot
The Patriot Guard Riders. They're
Okay.
they're a group that
It's
there's
the
a lot
motorcycle
of,
group, correct?
It's a motorcycle
Yeah,
group,
I've
and
met
there is
them.
a lot of protesters. We would have soldiers coming back from the war
People
in the
would
desert.
protest their
People were
deaths.
protesting.
Yes.
So
Yes.
these guys on bikes, a lot of them, most of them very big, ride up on bikes with big American flags hanging
I've met
out.
them.
Very
They're
nice,
pretty
though. They're very
intimidating.
nice,
They're
though.
very nice people,
And
yes.
they block the protesters
They're just
from the
very
side
intimidating.
of the funeral.
Yeah.
And we've done that, and then we are constantly trying to push our shows and everybody involved in our shows to the next level to try and help build the local music scene and things like that.
So speaking of the local music scene, I guess you being musicians in the community, what can you tell me about what the local music scene looks like?
Hopefully, it's coming back up. I mean,
It's
a few
growing.
years ago, it was big, like 2 years ago, and then over the last few years, it's kind of. I mean, it's still around. It's still
Yeah.
definitely around. But there used to be a lot of bands, like bands you haven't heard of. Now, you pretty much know all the bands. There aren't a lot of new bands coming out. There are a few, but I think it's starting
It
to grow
seems
back.
to me that there are a lot of bands like coming back together.
There
and
are.
reforming. It's
Right.
like I've noticed that a lot.
Jeremy knows a lot about that stuff.
Yeah.
Anybody on the other ones?
Yeah, the local music scene has ups and downs. Right now is a little bit of a slump, but it's coming back, and there's a lot of good bands, a lot of great talent in this town. If they can work together for longer than 6 months, some great stuff would happen.
It's true. It's true.
But see, that's something that you're saying about the being only together for 6 months. It's not something that we just see locally. It's like what we see all over nationally.
It's national,
Right.
yeah.
I don't understand it. What is it?
Just band hopping. I mean, you have 3 other people I have to work with. If I didn't love these guys like brothers,
Yeah.
it wouldn't work.
That's
and
true.
sometimes egos get in the way, and musicians are often fragile.
A lot of people trying to make a quick buck, like
That's true too.
It's true.
stardom or bust. And
Yeah.
it takes
That
a
one-hit
long
wonder.
time. Yeah, it takes a long
It takes a
time.
lot of arguments and a lot of love. And
I think a lot of people just forget about having fun.
Yeah.
Just have fun.
Yeah, that's the key.
You gotta enjoy
Because-
playing music.
Yeah, I was gonna say, essentially, it's just all getting together and enjoying playing music.
Right, right.
At least that's the way I would think about it. Me
Yeah,
being a
yeah,
musician
I mean,
myself,
That's
it's
exactly what
like,
it is.
If I didn't love playing music, then what's the point?
Right, right.
So yeah. Well, as usual, I'm going to bring some other events going on around Tallahassee. Starting Wednesday, which I thought was something really interesting, I really would like to reach out to our outdoorsy types. There is a guided kayak tour on Lake Hall. It's at McClay Garden State Park from 9 a.m. to noon. Sounds really fun if you like to get out there and do something with hands-on with nature. That sounds like the perfect thing to do. The Unhappy Hippopotamus is showing at the Monticello Opera House on Saturday, 11:30 a.m. So, it's
I
not
like
that far. It's not that far. It's not a far drive. Faust with Benefits is having Faust with Benefits is the show put on by the Mickey Faust Club. The last 2 showings will be on Friday and Saturday at 9 p.m. So if you didn't catch it last week, it's okay. You still have time to catch it this week. I heard it was funny. I'm going to check it out. So I would suggest you check it out as well. And the city puts on a Summer Sizzler series, which was last week's show. So this week performing will be Traveling Acoustic Ensemble at Clement Plaza. It's only from 6 to 8 p.m. Last week was a special week, so it was a lot longer. This week it's back down to the regular usual schedule from 6 to 8 p.m. Again, that's Traveling Acoustic Ensemble at Clement Plaza. Bring your blankets, your beverages, yourselves. It's free. Enjoy. And then also Friday and Saturday at the Challenger Learning Center, the Orion spacecraft, which is something that's being tested by NASA, is actually doing a traveling tour in 4 different cities, and who knew Tallahassee would be one of them? So they're giving tours of that. You can check it out. The engineers from Lockheed Martin and a NASA astronaut will actually be here to give some information on that. So that is Friday and Saturday. On Friday, it's from 1 to 7. On Saturday, it's from 10 to 7. And then at noon, they'll be doing a showing of Hubble 3D for the kids 12 and under. So if you want to check that out, it's good for the families. And again, don't forget to check out these guys, Deth Defy. They'll be performing here Friday at 8:30. And then there's a huge lineup of other bands you can also check out. So it sounds like,
It'll be a great time.
Sounds like it.
A lot of
It's
fun.
gonna be huge.
Never a dull moment.
DETHDEFY.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Death is
Yes.
spelled wrong.
Google
No
it.
A.
DETHDEFY.
Yes. All right. Thanks, guys. See you next time. Bye.